Whew. All right.
What up,
It
Johnny?
is 7:33. Michelle, you ready to get this thing started?
I am. I am so excited to see everybody. We're in 2021 now, and I couldn't be happier. Um, I think that 2021 is going to be the best year we've ever had in the industry, the best year you've ever had in the industry. And guys, I'm about to explode with all the opportunity that we have going on this year. And I know, these calls are here for you to help us connect, for you to get inspired, for you to grow, for you to develop, and for you to be more than you thought you could ever be. So that's really why we meet. And the pandemic and everything negative that has happened this year has been for, I believe, it's been for a reason, and it's helped us all grow. So, or it's helped us all realize something that we didn't already know. So we're glad you're part of the A team. I have some announcements. I just want to, make sure that we get, you guys know who my husband is, Mike Alleman. To my, I guess he's to my left on the screen. I don't know really.
I'm above you on mine, so we can move
This
around.
is like, what is that? I don't know. There's a
Look, I put you right
game
next to
show.
me.
The Brady Bunch.
Like the Brady Bunch.
That's right.
Brady
Yeah, we
Bunch.
look like a extended Brady Bunch.
That's right.
Hi,
Yes.
Megan.
Yes. I want to introduce some new people on our team, and I'm Megan. If you have a couple of new people here tonight, I would love for you to introduce them, but I would love to introduce Stephen. And now I want to know if I'm pronouncing your last name right. Is it? I thought it was Connect. Connect. You pronounce the N? Yes. Okay. Stephen is out of Iowa. He's out of Sioux Falls. Is it Sioux Falls? Yeah.
You have to unmute yourself, Stephen.
Sioux City. Go ahead and unmute yourself, Stephen.
Oh, there we go. Can you hear me now?
Yes. Sioux City.
You're not drinking coffee this late at night, are you?
It's green tea.
Oh,
No, we
there you
don't let
go.
her drink
That's
coffee this
for you.
late ever.
Oh, you don't want to know what I'm like if I drink coffee this late, but I have been known. So anyway, Stephen's brand new. He's in class.
I'll
I'm
leave that
fired
alone.
up. He said he can sell ice to an Eskimo. He also said he's motivated, and he showed me some of his deer in his house because he shoots a lot of them.
He does.
I have another brand new agent that I want to introduce y'all to. I don't know where he went to. He was just here, but Taylor is here. Is he on another screen? Maybe we have screens. But he was just here. If y'all want to, Megan, you want to introduce your guys? Maybe he'll jump back in just a minute.
Yeah.
I want everybody to know who you are, Stephen. And a lot of these other folks are just team members that have been with us, some for years, and some are brand new. Go ahead, Megan.
Well, hey guys, my name's Megan. And my husband, Jonathan, is to my right. Hey, Jonathan. No, I'm just kidding. He's down there somewhere. I don't know where he is on your screen. And then if you don't know the connection, this is my mom and that's my dad. So the people that we've got on tonight, new people. So Jonathan Johnson, we can't see his face, but he's been around for a couple months and he's still new. And he's kind of getting rolling again. Got another lead order today. So yay, Jonathan. And then Tony is his roommate. Wave, Tony. Hey, Tony. He's also a licensed agent, good friends with Jonathan. and lives here in the League City, Clear Lake, Houston, for the people who aren't from Texas area. And then my good friend Amber down below, she's brand new, still not licensed yet, but she's got her test scheduled for the 12th. So y'all encourage her. She's gonna kill it, gonna pass the test. And yeah, we're excited to train some new people.
Thank you, Megan. And guys, for those of y'all who don't know, Megan and Jonathan have been with the company for 4 years, and they're in their 20s still, and very excited. They are in the, I think, in the top 5 in the entire country, and maybe even higher than that. Number 6. Okay. Number 6. And, you know, just to know that, you know, somebody who's in their 20s can go out there and kick butt and take names and get in the top 6 in the entire company. We have thousands of agents in the entire company. And so you guys have some amazing leaders on your team here to help and support you and train you, and just know that, you know, you're following some badass salespeople.
I also can't forget about Savannah, it works in our office, but she's also about to go full-time into the field, and she's gonna kill it. She's right next to me.
Yes. And Sharon, I believe you said you had a new agent on with you. Is that right? Did I miss?
I'm super excited. Brianna's on the line with us. Yes, she is a young lady, 20
Hi,
years
everybody.
old, I believe. Hey, Brianna, introduce yourself so I don't say too much.
Hey, everybody. I'm Bree. How are you guys?
Hey, good evening. Welcome to our call. We're
Thank
glad
you. I'm
you
super
made the
excited to be a
time
part
to
of
be
it.
here.
Thank you.
Okay. And our new guy, his name is Taylor. He just got dropped. He's trying to reconnect. He's driving, so he just texted me. And just a little bit about Taylor. His name is Jonathan Taylor Stanton, but he goes by Taylor. And his background is he used to be a professional soccer player. So I know Jonathan Yankee was a soccer player. So we have some soccer players in the house. Stephen, what was your background prior to insurance? Can you unmute it?
Hard work.
Hard work. Oh,
And
and what?
calluses. That's all it was.
Hard work is all
Work
you need to
hard.
know how to do in this business. So thank you.
Exactly.
So no matter your background is hard work or professional soccer.
Well, my background's good. Well, I can't kick a soccer ball.
Oh, it is good.
But I'd probably
It is
fall
good.
on my ass.
It's very good, no matter what it is. That's my point. You're all good. All
Yep.
right, well, I'm going to
No matter what it is, I can do it.
turn this call over to you, Mike. I know that you're, whoops. There we go. Sorry about that.
I'm here. Hi, Halsey.
What's going on, buddy?
Hi, Halsey. All right, guys. Hey, look, listen. Real couple of quick announcements. Of course, if you're brand new, you may not know about our sales meeting. If you're on Slack, you'll see it on there. That happens tomorrow at 10 a.m. And be aware of that. If not, the new guys, we'll make sure you get those directly as well. Also, next Tuesday, from 1 o'clock Central to 5 o'clock Central, we're going to be doing a live boot camp, from the office here. And then what we're going to do is we're actually going to broadcast that as well. We've got a lot of equipment that works with us, so we're hoping it'll be okay. But That should be all in good spirit. Give me 1 second here. There we go. Working controls. All right, cool. And that's kind of the big announcements as far as things going on. So next Tuesday, there should be a link going out tonight on the Slack channel about where to go and register, just so we have a head count. And then after that, after 5, if you're here with us, we'll break out the cornhole game, throw some cornhole, bean bags and some stuff, and have a little fun for a little bit till it gets cold and dark. So doing that. A lot of things are happening this year. From a year ago, so much has changed. From a year ago, we were using primarily a single lead source. We had different kinds of leads: mail in, call in, internet leads, final expense, mortgage protection. We had a lot of different leads. In 2021, as we went into COVID, we started discovering there are just a lot more lead programs out there that we could leverage, including we're experimenting with some things that I like to call organic leads, is generating leads for yourself, and we've been working with some of that and seeing how that works out. Facebook has just been phenomenal for a lot of things this year. So I'm really excited about that. Why am I talking about leads? Because no matter where you're at in this business, with the exception of probably Michelle, who's just like getting so much referral business and call-ins from current clients, you need new people to talk to on a week-to-week basis, and you need new people to be put in front of every week. We're talking about hard work. Hard work means that you got to have something to work with each week. In other words, without some kind of method of getting you clients, be it leads, be it warm market, being going out on Facebook or any other method, it's about continuously getting new people to talk to. And the best thing about it is we're finding phenomenal pricing on a lot of these things that make it really much more affordable than it's ever been. And we've also found that a lot of us are still going into homes to see people and clients, but we have a great number of people that are able to do a lot of things over the phone, which has made it really exciting for a lot of things. On top of all that, so you need leads to be able to go to have people to talk to. You need new people to talk to all the time. And so I'm going to be working with you guys in the month of January. We're excited about a new program coming out within the next week or two that we're going to have access to. I know some of y'all are like, I've already teased y'all with it a little bit. Some of y'all may know what's coming, but it just hasn't arrived yet. There's just going to be so much out there for us, and I'm really excited about that. On top of just the leads, so now you got people to sell to, right? Well, now you got to have to go through the process of what are you going to sell to them? What kind of products do we have to fill those needs? And we recently added a couple of I'd say it's one carrier, but they have a number of different products, crazy number of products. It's some really exciting things. Some of them are easy, some of them are simple. It's a joke me and Megan were having earlier today. But that's something I think Michelle's going to talk about in a little bit. But I do know we've got more coming down the pipeline. And I also know that we've got a lot of things going on with the Medicare Advantage world and all those things as well. So, there's just our mission 2 years ago, we were very successful and very much like here. And when things got chaotic in here, we all started to go like, right? Well, now our path is like this. We've got a lot more options, a lot more people to talk to, a lot more things we can do for folks. So that's why we're saying 2021 is going to be one of the best years we've ever seen. Michelle?
Thank you, Mike.
Back to you, baby.
All right. Thank you very much. Now I want to introduce someone who is one of my favorite people. He's my favorite son-in-law. Jonathan is also one of the top producers in the company. Like I said before, he and Megan are number 6 in the entire company. And not only that, he just has an amazing work ethic. He's just a real normal person. You know what I mean? Just a normal guy. And I mean, to think, Jonathan, that you would be making over, over $250,000, because I think that's what you're tracking for this year, right? Over $250,000 at your age, with having the freedom that you have and the lifestyle and making your own hours. I don't know. How does that make you feel? I know I want you to talk about schedule tonight because I know you work. But I just want you to, tell people a little bit about how does that work and how do you get there with your schedule? How does someone get to $250,000 a year? Because that's what they want to hear.
For sure. Thank you, Michelle. Can you guys hear me okay? Coming in clear? All right, awesome. Thank you, Michelle. Yeah, I just feel it's humbling. I'm just very grateful to be in the position that I'm in. I think back, so I've been here 5 years now, and I think back 5 years ago, just starting into the business part-time, really couldn't have imagined myself being in this position. If you would have asked me then, right? So things, think good things do require work and effort. Good things are worth being bad at first, or they wouldn't be worth being good at all. So yeah, a lot of work has got into it, to be clear, but it's completely different than what I would have experienced if I would have stayed in my corporate America job. And I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to that. And that's one of the things why I decided to do the business is I just looked really 20 years ahead and said, okay, if I stay in corporate America, where will I be, right? And just asked myself, is that where I want to be? Looked at other people in those positions, not that they're bad. People do very well with them, but it just addressed it personally. And it was like, I would like to do something else. And the main thing was having control of time and income, like Michelle, you mentioned. So yeah, it's incredible. I'm just very grateful and want to be able to try to, help give back as much as I can, to new people, to people that have been here for a while, really anyone, just because I've been helped so much personally the past 5 years, not only from Mike and Michelle, from my wife, Megan, but other people in the company. So yeah, very, very grateful. As far as schedule goes, if you do want to do $250,000, it does take work. I'll be honest. But it's very simple work. Okay. These are people, we have thousands and thousands of people just in Houston. I don't know where you're based out of, but just in Houston that we can't get to on a weekly basis. Okay. That'll give you a little perspective on other cities. All right. It's in all 50 states. It's just a massive opportunity. And it's not like we're getting back with people that aren't interested in coverage. These people have given their phone number, their name, their birthday, a code word, a signature. So it's pretty incredible. Sometimes it sounds a little too good to be true, right? But that's where the 6 inches in our head come in. We have to control that. Which brings me to schedule, like Michelle was saying. So with traditional jobs, we've probably all been familiar with, we just show up at a specific time and leave at a specific time, right? With this business, we have to be very intentional about setting a schedule and expectation for ourselves of when we're going to show up and work the business, whether that's 10 hours a week, one day, 8 hours a week, one day. That's fine if you're part-time, but it has to be scheduled and you're committed to working this business during that time. Because if you don't, you'll be out of business. Because I'm not going to call you and say, hey man, you need to show up to work. You're late. That's just not going to happen. We'll be here to support you and train you because we genuinely want you to win. And there's some of the best people who can help you with that. Countless people, not just Mike and Michelle, but Michelle's bragging on me. She's been #1 in the nation for many, many years before stepping back to help other people. So don't let her be too humble about that. So yeah, my point is figure out what days you're going to work the business and just commit to it. Okay. There's also a higher reward when you do that. So your income can jump based on your level of commitment. Okay. So I did this business for almost a year, 11 months, just 1 day a week while I was working a 60-hour full-time job. So wherever you're at, just make that decision. I would encourage you to talk to Mike and Michelle, talk to someone, specifically your upline, manager, and say, hey, this is what I'm thinking. What do you think? I would really encourage you guys to do that. It doesn't have to be Mike and Michelle, but if they're the ones who hired you, I would really encourage that. Someone who's been in the business that's full-time, that's on the leaderboards, right? That can really tell you, not just what they're telling you, their actions back it up. That makes sense. So that would be for my part-time people. Just pick time outside of your schedule and commit to it, and let someone else in on it. Tell Mike, tell Michelle, tell someone. If you're full-time, you need to be running appointments 4 days a week. If you want to do $250,000, that's what you should need to be doing. 4 days a week, seeing people, 30 appointments. So how do you do that? Well, I booked 19 appointments today in the office. Mondays are my days in the office, and Thursdays are my days in the office. So today I booked 19 for the next 2 days, and then I'm going to be back in the office on Thursday, booking for Friday and Saturday, and my day off is Sunday. I also help agents on the days I'm in the office or when I'm in the field. I'm flexible with that, but that's a full-time schedule. That's easy to duplicate, and that can be done. You will have to go through a learning curve with making the phone calls, but we're here to help you get through that faster than it took us. I'm sure Michelle can agree with that. Our goal is to help get you through that learning curve much faster than we had to, because when I started, Michelle was years before me. When I started, we just didn't have all the resources we have now, like Mike was saying. So you're set up to see success a lot faster now than when I started, and it was still really good when I started. So hopefully that's clear enough, Michelle, on scheduling. If you want me to comment more on it, I can.
I think you did a fabulous job. I think that was, yay, Jonathan. He's always so clear and concise, and has a lot of words of wisdom. And I mean, dang, did you say you booked 19 appointments today?
Mm-hmm. And I was in the office I started at 8 o'clock this morning, and I finished at 7, came back to prep some dinner. So if you think about it, and I wrote 7,600 last week.
Sweet.
Yeah, you can do the math, but yeah, it's pretty incredible if you just make a decision and work. I mean, you're all on here because you want something else for yourself, obviously. But I would encourage you to keep reminding yourself of why, because that is going to drive you and it will help you see the results you want.
There is no quitting in Jonathan Yakey, and there's no quitting in you either. Once you make that decision to not quit, just to not quit on yourself is what I'm saying, because that's what people quit on. But that was great. Thank you so much. Part of why you set so many appointments is because you've got an inventory of leads. So that's great. Fired up about that. Just as we close out the call tonight, I want to share something with you. Mondays are always pretty busy, and especially this Monday because we had several days off with the holidays. I just called someone back that called me this morning and left a message. Hey, I just, her message said, one of my mom's friends used you for insurance and can you call me back? So I called her back right before this call and I thought it was going to be quick, you know, but she said, well, I'm initially thinking about insurance for my mom and my dad, and then possibly also for myself and my husband. And then I'm thinking I'm getting off because we talked for a little bit about it. And then she said, you know, I'm trying to get off the call because I got to get on this call, right? And then she says, oh, can I add one more? It's my mother-in-law. So, I mean, it's 5 people. And why did I get that call? Probably just from a simple text to wish them a happy new year, you know? So it's really about doing the little things for people that mean so much. So I got several calls like that today, just from doing a text on a holiday. I wasn't asking them for business. I was just wishing them a happy holiday. So with that, I want to just encourage you all to just remember to do the small things in life, no matter whether it's with your family or with your customers or with the people that you work with, because it does matter. And with that, I'm going to hand it off to you, Mike.
All righty, guys. Well, hey, look, you know, me and Michelle have been in this business going on 14 years now, and it's just been a huge blessing for us in our lives. Many of y'all know that, but you know, we forget sometimes what it was like to be at the beginning of this business. But I want to assure you, it wasn't all rosy at the beginning. Even when you're studying for that test, oh my gosh, I've seen people get really anxious about it and just really get scared about it. And look, it's a computer screen with some click boxes. All right, just go take the test. Now, if you don't pass it, you'll figure out where you're at. You go take it again. Megan, my daughter, took it 5 times before she passed it, you know. So there's hope, you know. But we're excited for 2021. We're really excited to be working with everybody on the call. Stay in touch. Stay tuned. And we look forward to kicking off January now and seeing some old people starting to win, some new people starting to win. And we're going to do our best to help you get there. With that said, we'll say good night to everybody. Good night.
See y'all on sales meeting tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock.
Yeah, watch out for that on Slack. And if not, we'll make sure, especially you guys, y'all get that direct text message. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.